Hey guys, welcome. Now, having been around for a minute, it's been a time of integration. It's been a time of integration with the light within the dark, and yes, the dark within the light. And we've been doing a lot of work with pain. We've been in transformations with pain and pleasure, and pleasure and pain, and healing from pleasure seeking, and learning what happiness is, what true happiness is. And true happiness is sometimes going without. It's maturity, it's maturing, it's being able to keep ourselves in homeostasis, in balance. This is where we learn to be happy. We learn to be happy as we cultivate within. And like, this is the time we've been in. We're learning how to cultivate within our 10 of Cups. We're co-creating this within. And then, you know, we manifest it without. We built it without. But what we need to do right now is we need to change our frequency, okay? We need to change our frequency within. And this has to do with our choices. And we're going to get deeper into this next time we meet up. This has to do with our choices in how we are co-creating this. We're not forcing this and manipulating this without. And yes, okay, well, we are forcing this and manipulating this without, but it's teaching us how to co-create this within, how to get in harmonies within as we co-create this, right? And it's our choices. This has to do with our choices. Our choices have consequences. Our choices, look, if we're not making choices that are deserving of this within, we're not manifesting this without. And this has to do with seeing our choices, understanding that our choices, like as we would say, have consequences. But we're moving away from these words. We are expanding how we communicate, and it's an art. Communication is an art form again. And we're also going to get deeper into that next time we meet up, because a lot is going on, guys, with this transformation. A lot. So please bear with me and hang tight, because wow. Now this has to do with heaven and earth. Okay? Heaven and earth, and the balance between the center point, the middle world. Our abundance. And of course, that is our 10 of Cups and 10 of Pentacles. Our divine inheritance that we came here to co-create. But we're learning how to, remember, we're learning how to build this within our inner landscape. And it's connected to what? Energy, frequency, vibration. Now we're going from the 9 of Cups to the 10. We're going to see how we're going to get an activation for this, because we're going from the 9 of 10 to from the 9 to the 10. So we're adding a cup, the Ace of Cups. And this has to do with healing from the 5 of Wands, because we're healing from wrath. We're healing from, you know, wrath as well right now, as we're laser focusing on healing from jealousy. And trying to force co-creating this without of us through manipulation and fear. This is a different way of co-creating. where we're not battling ourselves and forcing ourselves. We're able to see what is real. We're able to see that our choices affect our reality. And where we're not lying to ourselves. We're not being delusional here. We're being real with ourselves within. And it has to do with an integration. An integration with the 6 of air here. Remember, we're using science in the 6 of air. With the self. Okay. And this right now does have to do with the mother. And healing. So we have to be able to nurture ourselves as well as others. And there we have to put ourselves first here. That's the message. We have to put ourselves first here, but not in a selfish way. It's in the way of the mother, where we have to nurture ourselves in order to be at our best to give the best nurturing to others. And it is a connection to, as we know, we've been talking about this, the inner child, the archetype of the child. And this is part of how we are changing frequency within, and how we're going to continue to work on this in our inner landscape. Is with this archetype. And this has to do with a resonance within of true love. So there is a connection to the 6 of Cups here and kindred partnerships, but there's a resonance from within. Okay? There's a resonance from within. From within. When we look within, our counterpart is a reflection of us because they are us. And if, putting a label on it for a second, using the masculine, understanding that being a starseed twin flame, you are your twin. And it's not pointing without, it's going within and doing the work, and knowing that we go within, and when we go within and do the work and we face the things that are, that are holding us back of being in the flow of co-creating this, like, fear and pain. Of course, we're going to use fear and pain to co-create this. We're just not going to live in it. We're going to use it as energy to elevate even further. We're whole. We're not avoiding our pain. We're not avoiding our conflict. We are rising above it by facing it, by going within, by healing through it. Okay? Now, there is a full moon. And we have a fire full moon, okay? It's in Leo. Well, we're going to share this message in our next part, and we're going to expand off this and get an activation from how we are going from the 9 to the 10 of Cups. So remember, this is wish fulfillment. When we're in the 9 of Cups, we have raised our elevation and we have created our happiness from our sadness. We've learned how to shapeshift and use energy to co-create this. And that's how we're transmuting it. Alright guys, I'll see you at part 2. It'll be linked down below in the description, or you can find it at the channel. See you there. Love you.